Alright, what's up everybody? My name is Micah, and this is my very first YouTube video. So, one of my resolutions for 2016 was to complete a fully working video game that I could share online, either through app stores or just host it free to play, whatever. I have not done that yet, and seeing as it's now December, I really want to get on that. I don't want this to fizzle like, several other resolutions did. I did not lose the weight. I mean, I did, but I found it again, so it's completely moot. I didn't travel to another country. I'm still working retail, but I figure this one can still happen. There's time enough to pull it off, and so that's what I'll be doing for the next 3 to 4 weeks. And the purpose of these videos is, so one, to keep myself accountable, and two, so you can all follow along as kind of a behind-the-scenes making-of type deal and share in the trials, errors, frustrations, joys, and hopefully successes. And when all is said and done, at the end of the month, there will be a game online that you can all play for free. My yellow light deadline is December 23rd, just because it's a Christmas themed game, and I think it'd be nice I want to have it up for that weekend, but really, if it's finished before the end of the year, I'll be satisfied. So if I'm gonna do this in a month, it's gonna have to be something simple. Think like classic Nintendo type games. Top-down, it's going to be a top-down adventure. So like Legend of Zelda or Star Tropics, something along those lines. And the premise is, it's super corny, but think of like all those campy Christmas specials you watched growing up. And the premise is you are an elf. It's in the North Pole. You are a shop elf, and the castle is taken over by the Rat King and his army. I told you it was super corny, and you start off armed with just a hammer. That's it, your hammer, maybe a screwdriver, I don't know, and the point is you're in kind of a die-hard type situation where you cannot take these rats on face first. You will get demolished and die. So I want to focus on, stealth and cunning and using your ingenuity and crafting skills. I know this is already a super tall order for a month, so we'll see how far I can get on that. It might just end up being straight combat, but I like to go with the first idea. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing, and let me show you what I got so far. Alright, so here is the game in action so far, and this green square is the player character, and I'm using colored squares for all of the game objects right now for two reasons. One, because I want to get a prototype running as fast as possible, and not to get bogged down in the design details, because let's face it, graphic design is an entirely separate beast, and right now would just be in the way. And the second reason is, if this game is going to be done in a month, I cannot lose any time to designing characters or items that will not make it in the final cut. So I figure, get the game working first, and then once I know what I need, fill in the blanks. But I also realized that colored squares is not a lot of fun for you guys, so I'll try and get something more elaborate graphic-wise in the near future, but for right now, it's squares, so moving on. And yeah, you can move up, down, left, right, camera scrolls. The camera, honestly, has been the hardest part so far. I'm not sure why. The algorithm is really simple, and it took me like way longer than it rightfully should have, but I have no idea why. Anyways, it's working now, so I'm happy, and I can use it in future games without having to reinvent the wheel. So, yay. Yeah, the walls, they block player movement. However, if you look, right here, there's a gap. See, I'm pushing against the wall right now, but for some reason it's pushing me back a few pixels. I'm not sure what's causing that, so I'll have to check it out and see what's up. I'm not worried about it. I mean, at least I'm moving, so that's good. Now, the control scheme, it's really simple. It's meant to mimic the classic Nintendo or the Sega Genesis, where you have your arrow switch, left, right, up, down, and then your 3 action buttons, which for this game are M, K, and O. And you look at this here, yeah, you pressed M, you pressed A, D. That's not going to be in the final game. That's just for debugging purposes. It's actually going to be gone by the next episode. It was for me to test input and message processing and text drawing, so it served its purpose. It is going away. Same thing here for the 2020 hit points. I'm going to replace that with a health meter, so it's way more interesting than text, so that's going away. Yeah, so MKO. M is the melee attack, so punching, stabbing, swinging your hammer. I haven't actually, there's no damage yet. Like these red squares here are going to be fireballs, because the North Pole has fireballs, apparently. But yeah, you can walk right over them and nothing happens. You are efficiently invincible. But if you hover over it and press the M key, yeah, like you punch it, it dies. So, punch, die. I am actually punching fire right now and it dies. I know it doesn't make any sense, but there will be other things to fight in the future. So yeah, K. The K button is your ranged attack. I'm not sure what exactly they'll be throwing. Probably snowflake ninja stars. I'll figure something out. So you have your melee attack, your range attack. And a bug that I found, if you move at an angle, you can shoot at an angle. But if you stop, it defaults to whichever direction you're facing last, up, down, left, or right. So the reason for that is I haven't set up vectors yet, but it's going to be pretty simple. So hopefully next video that'll be working. And so what else? Oh, the O key doesn't do anything yet. That'll probably be my, I think O is kind of the miscellaneous key, like if a dialogue option pops up or we want to pick up an item. So yeah, that's pretty much. Oh, messages. Have pop-up boxes working. So yeah, yeah. Oh, I really hope that's not copyright infringement. But yeah, that's gonna. If you walk over an item or another character tries to contact you, that'll pop up and you'll. It's just for demo right now, so cool. All right, so that's what I have so far. Thank you guys for watching. I know it looks pretty basic right now, but the idea was to get a simple system working that I can build off of over the next 2 weeks. And as things go on, you'll see a lot more game-specific features being implemented. Hoping to get graphics in the very near future. And so, yeah, hopefully it'll be exciting. I'm excited, so thank you again, and I will see you next time. All right.